We just wanted to make a quick video to let people know what's out there, what their options are, because we do often get a lot of questions from folks who are just dipping their toes into energy work. Folks who have really been doing it for a long time are like totally hyped. They're like, yeah, all right, been waiting for this, tuning in. But a lot of us would like to know, hey, how do we make the most of these times? How do we throw our sails up and catch the universal winds and move our boats forward in the directions we want to go in, or the directions we feel we need to go in, or the ones that are most advantageous for us? And can meditation music help us? Can we tune into some vibes that maybe are going to help us crystallize in our mind a little bit, connect with the energies better, tune out the noise of the mundane world and tune into the frequency of the universe and ourselves? So that's what this video is all about. Let's talk about blue moons. There are two types of blue moons, astronomically speaking. In the first case, you have seasonal, so instead of the 3 full moons, you have 4. And then you have monthly blue moons, where you have 2 moons in the same calendar month. Energetically speaking, all blue moons, unless they're super blue moons, carry the same amount of energetic vibe. The blue moon is the second of the moons. And because it's 2 full moons, obviously, it only occurs when the moon is full. And you get 2 or 3 of these a year. And every couple of years, you get something called a blue supermoon, which I did make a video on, which you can definitely check that out. I'll leave the link below in the comments. So why do we care? We care because if we're into energy, then a blue moon sort of amps the power of a regular full moon. Full moons are great for a lot of things. A lot of people in particular like them to kind of deal with emotional stuff, deal with love, if they're trying to kind of wrap something up and move on from something, or they're trying to break through some type of obstacle. Another thing people might do with those is if you're really into energy and you're into astrology, you might look at the Western astrologic sign that it's in our case, with the one in July, it's in Capricorn, right? So you might apply some stuff to that. So Capricorn full moon, you're looking at having the power finally to break through the immovable obstacle, to move the thing that can't move, to break the stone with the final powerful blow that wouldn't break it before. All of these things, kind of like pound the stone till the stone breaks. The full moon in Capricorn is when the stone breaks. So if you're looking to really make some substantial changes, this is the time to really shut the door on things and really put a period on the end of the sentence. So if you feel like there are things that you haven't been able to manifest, the full moon gives you the opportunity to sort of clear things out and maybe see it with a fresh perspective. The moon is a very emotionally saturated time, but it's also a very creative time. So a lot of things can come up out of the depths. It's often associated with love, water, washing things away, bringing things up on the shore that you didn't know were there, bringing things from below the surface to the surface. So if this sounds like something you need in your life, you need clarity, you need to bring out all the hidden things so you can move forward correctly. You need to break through something you haven't been able to break through. Maybe you need to end something and move on. Maybe you want to clear your heart out, open to draw more love in. Maybe love yourself more. Maybe love your neighbor more. Maybe love your job more. Or maybe you want to create. Maybe you feel like, you know what? I haven't really just been creating at my normal level. My content's kind of weird, or my writing is stilted. Or, hey, I'm building these minis and I'm just using the same old colors. I'm doing the same old sets. All of these things, you can utilize a full moon, and in particular, the amped power of a blue moon, to sort of turn up the dial a level, maybe get out of your old framework of thinking and seeing things and feeling things, and sort of get in touch with some other energies that will refresh you. What I will say is typically things don't happen immediately with a full moon. Like, you may work at the full moon, you may put it in, you may not see your results till the next full moon. The energy is typically there from 3 days before, the day of, and 3 days after. But a lot of times, full moon, when you do something then, it ends up being a big power time. A lot of goddess energy for those people who are really into that. So if you're looking to do some draw down the moon, draw in the power of a certain goddess, it's a great time to do it. But really, your results don't necessarily show immediately. The one we're dealing with now, on the 21st of July, 2024, is significant because not only is it a blue moon, but it occurs right before the Lion's Gate. And since it's a blue moon and a blue on a full moon, so blue moon, full moon, either of those, is really hyped for getting rid of stuff, clearing out the closets, bringing all the hidden garbage up from the depth and floating it right out the door. It's a great time to prepare for the Lion's Gate, which is all about manifesting and drawing things in. First, we clear the clutter out. Then we have a nice blank space to create from. Then we can draw in what we want. The universe abhors a vacuum. If we create a vacuum, the universe will fill it. So the blue moon in Capricorn is offering us an opportunity to create a vacuum, a very powerful one. So we have this opportunity to really kind of blow through stuff, clear everything out in a way we haven't been able to maybe before, maybe realize things, kind of understand ourselves in a better way, harmonize with love energy, through love, all things are possible, and get ready for the Lion's Gate. And so then when the Lion's Gate rolls up, which is the 28th of July through the 12th of August, with its peak being the 8th, we're ready. We have got a blank canvas and we are ready to splash it full of all kinds of wonderful things. Another thing to note, the blue moon in 2024, that reduces to an 8-year, and 8 is about love. So if you're looking for really like true love energy, this is really the time that you can make it happen for yourself. If you need to let go of a bad relationship, you can. Your manifestation is more powerful for that. It's more resonant. And same thing with the Lion's Gate. You're talking about the 8th being the peak, is really a chance that you can kind of draw in love and work through the medium of love. So again, it's about you and about the energy. It's not necessarily about laying your trip on somebody else. So these kind of events are they're synchronistic in a way, and synergistic in that they can build upon one another. We make these videos for people, our meditation and our relaxation videos, to align with the intent of the video or the energy at the time. So if we're doing something to align with an astrologic event like the Lion's Gate, or in this case, a blue moon in general, we try to pick a track that we feel embodies the energy. In this case, it's 528 hertz, which is a solfeggio tone. And it really does align very well with all of the things we've discussed in here that a blue moon takes and adds on to and brings to a general full moon energy. So we try to create a sound experience for you, and we want to give you the information if you need it so that you can kind of tune up yourself. So if you're going to use the track to relax and sleep, fabulous. You want to do some dream work, great. You want to do some actual meditation, maybe set some intentions, excellent. You've got all the information you need to do that. Same thing goes for if you're just curious, like, hey, what does a full moon do? Our videos are timeless. They're custom made. They're tuned to the energy, in this case, the full blue moon. You can use that anytime. Anytime you need to access that, you just pop that on. I mean, that's the benefit too with meditation music. And we plan to make some additional videos to go over things about how music can help you achieve different ends, whether it's relaxation, lowering your stress level, lowering your pet's stress level. Let me tell you, we have used that in a cat household. We have right now 11, but we've had as many as 13. And many of our listeners like to use it for that too. The music can really kind of help you elevate, tune in, tune out, all kinds of things. Sound has a lot of power. So going into it and repeating it, like you could replay the video and visualize your intent or meditate on your intent, or just kind of tune into the energy, however you need it, whenever you need it. Let's just take a real quick look at what our total package is. So if we're buying a car, what's our total energy package that we're working with on any given full blue moon when it happens to roll up to us, or we have to kind of connect with it because maybe we need that energy in our life. So really, we're looking at goals and intentions, love, personal power, vigor, personal growth, removing any obstacles or barriers that stand in your way, letting go of things that are holding you back, pulling up anchor, second chances. Also, like looking at things in a different way. So maybe you didn't think there was a chance and now you realize there is because you see a door where previously you didn't notice one. any type of transformation, personal transformation, situational transformation, energetic transformation, and creativity of all kinds are enhanced at your full moon when the moon is blue. So again, take all the vibe from the full moon, turn that amp to 11. Thanks so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry it was kind of bootleg, but I wanted to rush it and get it out to you guys so you had something to work with, because we've had so many questions from everybody and I just wanted to make one set of answers. Thanks so much, everybody. Stay chill.